Sean, we covered a lot today, but I think one of the most interesting things that we covered, at least from my point, was when we talked to Rich Noyce and the stats from the Media Research Center and showing just how much MSNBC and CNN covered of Trump's speech. And I think this is really sad because if you like Trump or not, you're not allowing your viewers to be exposed to his messaging. And as we saw Dick Morris say, it's really important for the voters to understand what his platform is and what he's running on. And right now you have Biden just running on the fact that he's not Trump. So let people hear what Trump has to say, what he's running on. And they stole that from viewers, giving 3 minutes.
More so, look, I think the other point that he made that I thought was interesting is the fact that they brought in their A-team for this. They knew that people wanted to see this. They brought Wolf Blitzer in, all their top analysts. They knew that that's what people were going to be wanting to talk about. And instead of showing it, they wanted to just talk about it and to undermine it. And I think that the other statistics that we saw from the Media Research Center show that they'll be glad to talk about President Trump and all the stuff that he's done in a negative way, but they literally go silent on all the allegations about Biden. So it really shows people that the media has a vested interest in the outcome of this and the lengths to which they will go to make sure that they cover up for Biden, hit Trump hard, and do everything they can to advance the Biden narrative.
Yeah, and I think that's a really good point as well. When you know that people are just bringing in someone to have a talking head and give their opinion instead of letting you make your own choice by listening yourself, then you should have some major red flags. And like you mentioned, Newsmax showed it, and so did Fox News, and letting the voter make the decision. But I think something else was really interesting. We didn't.
But you know what? Hold on. What you just said makes such sense because they want to tell you what to think, not let you think, and that's why what you just said is so important. Because if you just play it and let people watch, they can make it up their minds for themselves. But they have to have people on to tell you what to think because they don't trust you to watch it yourself.
Yeah, and make your own decision, informed decision. It's unfortunate. But also something I want to talk to you about real quick, too. There was conversation that TikTok was involved, and even Business Insider or New York Times showed this as well. TikTok teens were trying to steal all these tickets, and maybe that's where the disparity was. Do you think that there's cadence to that at all? Or
yeah, I mean, I think there's definitely something, there's some realness to it. They know that they asked people to do it. I hope that they, at the Trump campaign, do a massive after action after this event and realize what they have to do so that it doesn't happen again. They need to know who's showing up, who's not showing up, who's screwing with them, because as we head to the election, this is really what this is all about, getting people to get out on election day, know who your voters are, and if you can't figure out a rally, it's going to be hard to figure out what you need to win a battleground state. That's the important thing that they need to know.
Yeah, I think that is important. And to have concern for TikTok, we talked to Gordon Chang about that many times before as well.
Yeah, you're basically giving the Chinese a help. All right, well, that's all the time we have right now. Tomorrow, we've got the Deputy Assistant to President Trump, Jerron Smith. He'll talk about police reform. And Florida's Chief Financial Officer, Jimmy Patronis, is going to tell us how he's going to take on China and deal with their communist state.
Well, that's our show. Greg Kelly Reports is up next.
Thanks for being part of our company. We hope to see you tomorrow.